Hey, what's up everybody? I know the title of the video might sound clickbait, but I have a cool story about how I managed to get my dream amp. I hope you enjoy it. Back in the 2000s, I lived with my mother and my grandparents in an apartment in Budapest. My grandpa never really had any bad habits, he didn't smoke, didn't drink, but every single week he played the lottery. And every time he'd ask me to pick a few lucky numbers for him. That went on for years, until 2005, when we actually hit 4 numbers out of 5. A few of them were the ones I picked. Back then, I was finishing elementary school and was already obsessed with guitar, playing little gigs, writing songs, dreaming about amps I couldn't afford. At this time, I played on a PV Supreme XL amp with a homemade cab, but my biggest dream was a real tube amp, but my family just couldn't really afford that kind of thing, and honestly, they weren't even sure I needed it yet. So my grandpa, being the legend he was, decided to give me the winning lottery ticket as my graduation gift. And get this, he did it inside an ugly brown pair of sandals, because he knew I'd never wear sandals in my life. Once I cashed it in, I started hunting for my dream amp, a Mesa Dual Rectifier. A few weeks later, I found one for sale in Szombathely in Hungary, near the Austrian border. I called the guy, hopped on a 3-hour train with a friend, and because I was so young and paranoid, I wrapped the cash in plastic and put it in my underwear. Yeah, handing it over was super awkward, I'm sure you can imagine. But the amp, man, it was mind-blowing. Years later, I found out it wasn't just any dual rectifier, it was one of the very first 500 ever made, a 1992 Rev D. That legendary amp has been my partner in crime for almost 20 years now. I've played hundreds of shows all across Europe with it, and to this day, it's still my favorite amp. There's this raw, magical power in its tone, something I never heard in any other dual rectifier since. Alright, enough with the nostalgia. So let's check out how this beast actually sounds, first in the mix, and then we are going to listen to only the raw guitar tracks unboosted and then cranked up with the boost pedal. For this demo, I'm using my trusty ESP Viper Woodland camo loaded with Lundgren M6 pickup in the bridge position. I'm using the Fortin Hexdrive to boost the dual rectifier that goes directly to the Torpedo Live, where I loaded some of my favorite IRs from 2Medzen's signature impulse response pack by Bogren Digital. If you want to grab this killer IR pack, use my coupon code to save some money. Let's get it on! Holy smokes, what an acid tone! Now you guys get it why this is my all-time favorite amp. Pure eargasm in the room. I hope the video gives you at least a bit of the vibe. Now let's hear it on its own and then boost it with the Fortin Hexdrive. Let's go! I hope you guys enjoyed this pretty long video about how I got my Mesa Dual Rectifier Rev T. I also hope that you dug the tone samples as well. I would like to take the opportunity to dedicate this video to my dear grandpa because he has passed away in 2010. I feel like he is always with me whenever I am rocking out with the Dual Rectifier. Anyways, if you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel, hitting the like button and the notification bell as well. It won't cost you a dime, but it helps me a ton. Until next time, peace out!